if a show that they like has finished, you're seeing that companies are saying they see a lot of activity where people, it's not nearly as big of a hassle. You don't have the cable boxes. You don't have to ship stuff back to the company. You can just hit a button and say, yeah, I'm done with that for now. I'll wait for the next big show. So all of the companies that are investing hugely in streaming they know that they have to have a steady stream of marquee value content to keep people from wanting to, because the temptation to pause is so easy.
Have you figured out the best business model? What's going to be the one that survives? Advertising, cheap, where you undercut everyone but you don't make any money, charge for what it's worth? How do you do it?
It seemed to me like this year, 2019 was the year when the largest media companies told Wall Street how much they were going to lose rather than how much they were going to win, how much they were going to make in a given year. It is truly going to be a free-for-all in 2020. The first half is going to be so interesting to see how all these new services are rolled out, how they're marketed, how they're positioned. There seems to be kind of a conventional wisdom in the industry that we will see a kind of a rebundling, that a lot of these streaming services will look a lot more like traditional cable that we know today in terms of having an aggregator that will offer different services. And there's a feeling that there will be room for ad-supported and there will be room for the very high-end, just as HBO and Showtime have existed with ad-supported cable for years. But boy, there will be a lot of interest in early February when Disney has its first quarterly earnings since the launch of Disney+. They're going to be under a lot of pressure to show real subscriber gains, not just 7-day free trial downloads of the app. So there is so much to watch this year.
Do you think we see rebundling again, just now, of OTT products as opposed to cable products? And if we do, is there an advantage for the likes of Comcast and AT&T because they deliver the broadband in the first place as well?
Well, broadband as an absolute, undisputable household utility is really taking root as people become more and more addicted to these streaming services that are coming completely over the top. So that is absolutely the advantage for big cable. AT&T and Verizon want to get in on that with the rollout of 5G to make their high-speed internet services much better. And we're seeing an interesting phenomenon where some of these streaming channels are being actually picked up by traditional cable operators and running almost as linear channels. So you're seeing a blending that is very interesting, and I think that we will see by the end of the year we will see people coming forward trying to explain to consumers, we're going to help you navigate all this confusion with all these options. And one aggregated bundle, I think. You will see somebody coming out with something like that.
So how about the cable bundle itself? Still worried? Things are getting worse. Things are evening out. It's sports and news. It's live stuff. What stays?
It's really, well, certainly live news, sports. Obviously, that is the bet for traditional linear television. But it's really interesting right now to see companies like Disney and like AT&T. They're essentially hedging their bets. Comcast, Disney in particular, launching ESPN+, launching Disney+. It's a hedge for if that cable bundle continues to, if the cable subscribers continue to dwindle, as we saw an accelerating pace of that in 2019. They have a hedge to just taking Disney with the platforms they built have a hedge to taking all of their channels completely over the top. Will that happen in 12 months? Probably not, but it doesn't, even Comcast is telling investors that they're not chasing low margin video customers anymore. They are looking for the high-end video and broadband.
Right.